Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind, I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that I've ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you close the door, so watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world and this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder.
Against my mind, it makes it lack the thoughts holding me back from mine.
Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind, I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that I've ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you close the door, so watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world and this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder.
Against my mind, it makes it lack the thoughts holding me back from mine.
Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind, I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that I've ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you close the door, so watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world and this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder.
Against my mind, it makes it lack the thoughts holding me back from mine.
past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? You're out of your mind. I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that have ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you close the door. So watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world, in this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong when it's tough. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder.
Against my mind and things that lack the thoughts holding me back from mine.
Hello everybody and welcome to Waylander Gaming. This is Waylander here, joined by Skarpskenkel as we bring you the IESF test matches. This is the semi-final stage. We have two strong competitors making it all the way to this, the second semi-final. We have South Africa versus Congo in a all or nothing matchup. It's going to be a best of three. It's the winners moving on to the grand final to take their place up against the winners of the previous semi-final, which was Mauritius beating out Zimbabwe in a very hotly contested semi-finals, making it all the way to the grand finals. Who's going to be joining them? Skarpskenkel, what are your thoughts on this match? South Africa or Congo?
Well, bro, Team South Africa putting on a stellar performance yesterday. I mean, I had the privilege to go watch the matches. I wanted to co-cast with you yesterday, but unfortunately we didn't have that opportunity. So very excited to see how this one does play out. I did see Team Congo playing yesterday, a very strong team. However, will they be able to stand their own against Team South Africa? I mean, Team South Africa having a lot of hype behind them going into this match. So very excited and ready to be entertained, definitely.
Yeah. With their captain pulling out some MVP stellar performances. Super Shady, captain of Team SA. I know I'm going to be speaking a bit about them. I was the one who featured all their streams yesterday. So I do obviously, apart from being South African, I do know these players quite well. And we know what a marker they laid down yesterday. For those of you tuning in, if you haven't checked out that stream, go ahead, click on the channel, go and see the previous streams, but obviously not now. Now we're into the semi-final, so hold your horses. You're gonna relax, and well, for the time being, you're gonna relax. Very soon, we're gonna have you on the edge of your seat, screaming out for your favorite player, favorite team. A lot of the votes here going the way of SA right now in the polls that we have up. 67% of the viewership believing that Team South Africa are gonna take this, with the 33% in the favor of Congo. The players are in the lobby, the players are getting ready. We should be starting very soon, and to bring you the action in this, the first game in this best of three.
Yeah, so just one thing to take note of, the caster for Team Congo is actually a team member. So we just need to ensure that there is a safe conducted play, that the team is not on Discord with him while he is casting. However, this is going to be very exciting and entertaining, and let's go. We are ready.
Okay, so we just wait for that final tiny bits of adjustments to happen in terms of how the streams will be setting up. I think this Congo are casting it with respect to their own team on Facebook, I think it is. I'm not sure what the links are for that, but I mean, if you're on YouTube, you're already here on YouTube, so you might as well stick around, kick back, relax, put your feet up, get that popcorn, and a cool drink out there so that you can get ready to enjoy the match with us. I'm quite excited. Team Congo up against Team South Africa. Team Congo, I haven't had the pleasure of seeing what they were up to in the previous match, so I will defer to Skarpskenkel when it comes to what their play styles were like, the combinations that they like to go for, their typical picks and bans. But enough about that. We're gonna head right now into the drafting phase.
Yeah, so Super Shady with the first ban for Team South Africa. I'm wondering if the teams did do their homework on one another. So Congo goes for those aggressive players, as we do see Super Shady banning out High Loss C97 with the response for Team Congo.
Yeah, Hylos is a pretty decent ban first out by Team South Africa. A bit of a flex pick when you do pick him up, a bit of a flex pick though. I would say much more suitable for the roam positioning. Louis being banned out, it looks like Congo have been doing their homework. Juju MC bringing out some excellent plays with the Louis, and they go for that Louis chip combination. So it's like you're nowhere safe for you. You cannot hide.
For yours truly.
As we see Team South Africa coming in with the CC ban. Green Beast, being a beast with the Lucas yesterday against Team Zimbabwe. So let's see how this one does play out. Let's see what the response is from Team Congo.
Time to drop the
Joy.
beat of the flash.
No electro beats for the side of Team South Africa.
Yeah, Lindo in a good few games, the jungler for Team South Africa, picking up quite a few MVPs with that Joy. So it seems like Congo definitely doing their homework and focus banning on the heroes that they've seen cause the most amount of problems, which is quite a good thing to see. I mean, that's part of how this game works. You got to do your homework. You got to check on your opponents to figure out what they're going to be rocking. How can you disrupt their strategy?
I mean, anything could happen, bro. Team South Africa banning out Hilda. Hilda is not a typical ban that you would normally see, though. That means Team South Africa did do their homework.
Yeah. It's Hilda is one of those roamers, especially in the early game. She does fall off quite hard in the late game, but in the early game causes a lot of problems, especially if you want to go for an assassin jungle. So Team Congo focus banning Lindo from Team South Africa here, removing two of the heroes that he played in yesterday's streams. It's the Joy and the Fanny being removed from the equation. So it looks like they found their target. It is Lindo for the initial part of the banning phase, and they're getting rid of him.
Who said there are no shortcuts in life? I literally invented one.
So Super Shady picking up Chip. Green Beast setting with the Padang. We do see a lot of Padang plays here. Now my question is, will Team Congo pick up the hard counters focusing on the chips? On Chip? Because I mean, that the portal ult of Chip, bro.
Only love and night everlasting.
I don't know how many games you featured Chip yesterday with Team South Africa, as we do see Logia picking up Sicilian for Team Congo.
Yeah, so
creation.
Velocity's on the Chip, very clever plays. He did get to pick it up a couple of times. We do see Super Light rocking that Gatto. So it'll be a Gatto on the XP lane. Revitalize in the mix is a spell I'm loving at this moment in time.
Yeah, yeah, bro. I mean, Revitalize being an OP, a very overpowered. Juju MC picking up Faza for Team South Africa. This combination is currently looking very beautiful. I mean, Gatto, Chip, and with the Faza. So, yeah, Team Congo needs to respect that combo.
Yeah. That's really what a Faza would be looking for. That nice tanky front line that Chip and Gatto will supply, and it allows her to use that crazy ultimate range. I mean, that ultimate range is next level. C99 going for the Lucas pick here. We have seen in the Southern African region how often people love to pick up Lucas, especially in the jungle. Me personally, I feel that he's much more suited to the XP lane because of his playstyle, but it can be used to great effect in the jungle as well, so has a little bit of flexibility. Again, it looks like Team Congo continuing with the Let's Ban Lindo theme as they ban out the Hayabusa as well.
Time to take the field.
Team South Africa responding with the Bruno ban. Sorry, I'm laughing, but that was funny, bro. The Lindo train. So we will see the final bans for both teams coming into the first match in this best of 3 series. Will this go to a third match, or will we see 2 matches? However, we do see Granger being the final ban for Team Congo. See a lot of support coming in here for Team South Africa.
Yeah, Matilda, final ban for Team South Africa. Don't want to give them that extra degree of mobility because Matilda combines really nicely with the Badang and the Lucas. Though I wonder if Congo will be going for that old school combination of picking up the Camilla with the Sicilian. I've noticed a lot of the African teams going to go for that. C97 locking onto the Irithel. Irithel is a bit of a monster in the gold lane. But looks like there might be a Brody pickup here from the side of Team South Africa. Brody, well, I was thinking more along the lines of Harith. But because Harith can be used quite effectively in any particular lineup. Oh, a Claude pick coming through from Team South Africa. They want to have a bit of extra backline dive and a lot of wave clear potential. So it looks like they're going to go for somewhat of a split push composition here with the Claude, granting that high degree of mobility, is quite versatile in the team fights, but really needs to come online. Not the earliest marksman in the game.
Yeah, well, we do see Lindo picking up Ling. I know Ling is one of your favorite heroes, but Shanar _242 currently showing us Belleric. What do you think of this Belleric pick into this lineup if they do pick the Belleric?
Belleric, he can be used to, I would say, soft counter the Chip. Because if a Chip has to drag everybody in with his ultimate, you know how bunched up everyone is. And if Belleric is clever in the timing of his Wrath of Dryads, he'll be able to CC everybody coming through the Chip portals all at the same time. So clever from Chinar to 242.
No, so we're going to see the fancy skins coming in through here. You know, that is a nice to have in this tournament lobby. So yeah, so viewers, let's get that like, share and subscribe buttons pressed as we do see Team South Africa popping out as the favorites going into this first matchup by 74%. Viewers, what do you think of the draft?
Right, so into the game we go, but we do have a potential lag issue. What's the ruling here on lags? Do we get a pause going?
So we do get a pause. However, how we did it yesterday with Team Zimbabwe, right, against Team Congo. So the first match, the one team sets with the lag, and then the other match, we just swap the lag. So it depends on who gets first pick. The team that gets first pick gets their server, and then it just swaps around.
So should we be pausing? Irithel has frozen in the lobby. Do we get a pause up and running?
Let's get the pause up and running. So I just want to see and test. Admin staff, please pop a shout out here on the live. I just want to see who is present. Whilst we wait for this pause to be set.
Alright, so let me just get our screens back on and running. Alright, so unfortunately we do have a bit of a lag issue here. As you can all see, Irithel didn't really load into the lobby. It does happen when we're playing across I wouldn't say a huge degree of distance. It is a small degree of distance between South Africa and Congo, but Congo is more centrally located in comparison to South Africa. So we occasionally will see some things like this. But as things stand, I am looking at the drafts of both teams. They both have quite good drafts. It's tough to call between the two what we think is going to happen. We're going to have to just pause for a little bit, just to give Team Congo the opportunity to get into the mix. We'll be waiting for the signal from them to let us know when we can start.
Yeah, so what we did is we gave a 2-minute pause yesterday, and then we continued. So we do see that timer running down to the 2-minute mark. So we should be stable to start. We can allow them 1 more minute, and then yeah. So just to take note, the one team is going to feature a lag into this match, and then the next match the lag is just switched over with regards to the service. That's just to keep everything balanced. Yeah, so we should be set to go in 30 seconds. So viewers, sorry for the pause, but this is just for us. This is our way just to keep everything as balanced and neutral as possible.
It's true, that is true. So as Skankel said, we are going to be closing in on the time where we get to actually get into the match once more to see which team is going to win. But as we know, in order to create the ultimate degree of fairness, it is going to be one match featured on the South African server, which is this one, and then we'll be switching across to the Congo server for the second match, and swapping back again once more. But with that being said, the timer has counted down. We will get back into the game right now. It's 3, 2, 1, and as we can see nicely, Irithel is into the mix. As both teams are starting off around the same side of the jungle, so that is quite nice. We will see the rotations towards the same location. Chip using the portal here, Skankel, to get the rotation across quite quickly. It's Juju MC aggressively onto C97 on the Irithel, but Irithel managing to stay safe underneath the tier 1 turret.
Yeah, so the chip is going to be vital here for Team South Africa, especially with those the portals and the quick rotations. Oh, Chip getting that vision onto Lucas. That should send signals to Super Shady, notifying him that the potential gank will be here.
Yeah, South Africa setting up in this bush here, going for a potential gank. It's going to be Beleric coming to check what's happening. Ling into the mix. First blood once more. Tempest of Blades comes out from the Ling as he's dancing around Chip with the follow-up CC. As they blow up too fast, gets the second kill. This has been, out of the 4 games that Lindo has played in, actually 6 games Lindo has played in. This is the 7th one. 7 first bloods in a row.
Oh, that's crazy, bro. What a stat to have. But we did see Gacha Super Light getting picked off by Badang and Sicilian in the bot lane. So that was a 2-for-1 exchange just before the 2-minute mark. We do see Team South Africa picking up the 1.2k gold lead as the first turtle of this match has spawned up.
So both XP laners trying to get that level 4. It's going to be the Beleric into the mix. The follow-up is there. There's the Avatar of Guardian. Feathered Airstrike as a combination. Who gets the turtle? It's going to go the way of Team South Africa as so much damage being dealt here. The first crack comes in from the Badang, but the heals from the Gato keeping everybody alive. It's a 4-for-nothing exchange. And the turtle and the blue buff. South Africa continuing from where they were yesterday.
Oh, yeah, bro. This is I just see Nightbot trolling the viewers there, but nonetheless, all the invade onto the blue buff being successful for Team South Africa.
Look at this from Chip. Nice play here from Velocity as he's got the cap going. Beleric not quite level 4. There's a stun coming through there. We'll chip off that ultimate. Lucas, he's in there. It's going to be second skill away from by that Claude, but he's going to get caught out there. Was that a bit of overextension? They're chasing him down. Faster comes into the mix. Feather air strike as she goes through. Sets of 3. Ling knocks down 2. Fasa takes 1. What a beautiful play from Juju MC. Realizing that 2 of the players were in a bit of danger, comes through absolutely clutch, turns a bad situation into a good one.
Yeah, indeed. So Faza and Ling being 3-0 and, well, 6-3. So that's going to be a deadly combo here. Oh, we see the engagement from Chip onto the Erythal as Ling picks up yet another kill. The engagement continues onto... Oh, we do see the Tempest of Blades coming through. Faza with the feathered airstrike onto Lucas. Oh, Sicilian is taken down as Ling gets the unstoppable kill. So that was a 3-0 exchange in favor of Team South Africa.
Yeah, so South Africa putting up a dominant performance, but there's an engagement here onto the Badang. He's trying to get away, but Ling is quite fed. The knockback is in there, jumps onto the wall. Oh, takes him down, Lindo. Monster kill for the Ling. Not even the 5th minute of the game. Goes in, is going to be stealing a blue buff. It's going to be the Sanguine Claws coming out from this Sicilian. Not managing to catch onto anybody. Lucas is into the backline. Gatto is zoning everybody away. There's the Bat's Feast, but the feathered airstrike from Fossa once more on point. This man's Fossa. Devastating right now. Claude making the rotation, helping secure this mid lane tier 1 turret as South Africa 16-3 at the 5-minute stage in the game, picking up what is it, like a 7k gold lead and the final turtle of the match.
Yeah, that well, isn't that the wait, no, that was the second turtle of the match, bro. Yeah, that is almost a 7k. All the godlike from Ling.
My goodness, blazing duets into the feathered airstrike. Ling picking up kills left, right, and center. He's on the hunt for more. Juju is a mage that's frontlining right now. No fear.
And no fear, but bro, I mean, what do you expect from a Faza? Well, Faza you expect to be normally into the backline, but Juju MC putting a stellar performance with the Faza.
Oh, there's going to be the stun up from the Badang, but he's going to get counter-stunned. Has to flicker back. Feather airstrike is in there. Lucas is in the beast. Unleash the beast form. Pops it over there. Trying to do something, but Gatto gets the killing spree. The hunt is on. Sanguine Claws does land onto 1. It's the Claude. It's Super Shady. Just focusing the objectives. Doing what a Claude does best and split pushes. He's going to go in. Does have that second skill. Dances out of range. Oh, but the stun does come through. He's going to hope. Oh my goodness. Using those the outplay there from Super Shady. Badang is into the mix there. But the follow-up from the team. Chip goes in with that ultimate. Vengeance comes out from the Belleric. Landed the Wrath of Dryads, but nothing doing. There's Badan. Wants to land the first crack, but he's going to get counter-engaged upon. It's Lindo. Zoning everybody away, but the fight is continuing here in the mid lane. Godlike for the Fossa. As South Africa just pick up another 6 kills within 2 minutes.
Yeah, bro, this is crazy. I mean, all that aggression plays off, getting that snowball effect, but we do see Chip engaging onto the Badang. Oh, getting the take kill, allowing the feathered airstrike from Faza onto Sicilian. Yet another 2 kills just a few seconds later.
Yeah, and Lindo using the Tempest of Blades just because he can.
So, the third and final turtle has spawned up in this match. We do see Claude putting the pressure onto that top tier 2 turret, as we see Garugacha gets the second tier 2 turret in favor of Team South Africa.
Assigned to the front line once more. The Sanguine Claws does land, but the feathered airstrike. It's aerial bombardment, taking down the Sicilian. It's going to be Wrath of Dryad into the blazing duets from the Claude as a counter engagement. Ling, he's into the mix there. He doesn't even need that the Tempest of Blades. Claude with that blazing duets as the finisher, as South Africa take 4-1 underneath the mid lane tier 1 turret. It's 28-5 in their favor. Team Congo against the ropes at this moment. It's a massive gold lead right now. It's almost like 13k gold lead. There's the feathered airstrike once more from Juju MC. The team is there to follow up. Claude dancing in and out with that second skill of his. It's going to be Chip frontlining for the team. Gatto not quite there yet. Oh, my goodness, it's going to be that chip Fasa combination. Chip hoping to get a bag of chips in there. Oh, the Bajang, he flickers in there, tries to get that first kill off, but Avatar of Guardian comes in from the Gato. Sanguine Claws pulls the Gato underneath the turret. Meanwhile, in the bot lane, the chase is on for the Link. He's got the mobility, but the shutdown comes out from Airtel. However, Fasa, like Fasa's been doing throughout the course of the game, making everybody pay.
Frontline support for Faza with that airstrike bombardment. However, we do see the blazing duets coming in from Claude onto Lucas. Lucas is taken down as that's another tier 3 turret taken in favor for Team South Africa. Oh, my word, Sicilian getting almost eliminated, but being able to escape with fast fingers. But we do see the engagement continuing here.
Oh my goodness. This is going to be the final turret for the game still being up here. The final tier 3 turret. The Lord is up in 15 seconds. Chip wants to frontline a little bit, try and get space to... Oh, he pops that ultimate there, drags the team in. It's going to be the full combination coming through. Wrath of Giants being used as a countermeasure, but not enough. Feathered airstrike doing all the damage. Double kill going the way of Fasa. As it's just going to be 2 left alive for the side of Congo. The waves are pushing in. I don't even think they want to go for the Lord. They just want to end this. It's a full 5-man team. They're engaging underneath the base. Blazing duets into the backline. The CC is a monster kill for the Claude. Base lockdown. Game goes the way of Team SA.
And that under 10 minutes, bro. What a stellar performance coming in from Team South Africa. Now, the question is, Juju MC picking up MVP 12, 0, and 15 for Team South Africa. Now, my question is, will Team Congo be able to get the return here, or will Team South Africa continue with this dominant performance that we saw in this first match? That was crazy, bro. I mean, 24 kills in 6 minutes time. What was that?
Insane. But just taking a look at the stats from Fasa. 39% of the hero damage, 24% turret damage. Okay, 40% damage taken, right? You don't expect it to be taking a lot of damage. If you were the mage taking a lot of damage, I would be looking with that side eye at my Roman XP lane there, thinking to myself, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm dealing the damage, save me. 77% team fight participation. Juju MC, well-deserved MVP. 14.3, 12, 0, 15. Insane. 27 kill participations in a 9.5 minute match. That's nuts.
That is nuts, bro. I mean, this is the quickest match that I've seen here. So this was crazy, bro. Especially on these forms. So Oshunzi, to answer your question, right? GF stands for Grand Final, and Boxy, to answer your question. Currently in the Grand Finals, we do have Mauritius. So the winners here between Team Congo and Team South Africa will feature in the Grand Final. So it's all going to come down to who is going to be victorious in this semi-finals in the Southeastern Central region.
I thought Shroomsy was looking for a new girlfriend there. The way he kept on talking about GF.
We will get Angelic live. We'll get that sorted out.
Alright, so let me put our cameras back on. Yes, I'm sorry, we're trolling the chat a little, but we do like to do that occasionally here. I hope you are all enjoying yourselves. This was a very quick but very intense match. South Africa with a very dominant performance in this game, but we do know we are going to be switching servers. So Congo would have been experiencing a large degree of lag in the first game, as we got to see. So will we see that from South Africa in the second match, and how will that affect their performance? Well, we're going to be heading into the second match very shortly once the players ready up, so that we can get this show on the road. Will South Africa take this in a clean sweep fashion, or will we see Congo go through and clutch this up 1-1 and take us into the third game?
Yeah, well, this is going to be crazy. So, yeah, just to answer the question, right, the fastest match that has featured on Waylander Gaming was 8 minutes and 46 seconds. And it was in the most wanted list series. However, let's see how this match is going to play out. I'm very interested to see how Team South Africa is going to feature with that lag. I mean, like the Rise Up tournament, we got accustomed to having lags and playing in those environments. So let's see, just pick up low skill heroes. But I mean, anything can happen. It ain't over till the cookie crumbles. I do see both teams. We're going to start up the second match in this best of 3 series. So viewers, if you've missed it, please rewind and go watch the first match. But let's jump into the drafting phase in match 2. Team Congo respecting the TPMC's Faza by batting out Faza off the bat, not even waiting, not even letting the timer count down to 10 seconds, as we do see Team South Africa batting out Lucas, not wanting to play against the Lucas. Green Beast with a response. Batting out Chip. So a lot of respect fans coming in here. But as I do know, Team South Africa, they've got a lot in the arsenal. Super light with a response for Team South Africa.
Time to drop the beat of the flash.
Team South Africa batting out Joy. So no electro beats for the side of Team Congo.
Let's hear from the crowd.
CC getting banned out from Team Congo. The Velocity with the final ban in phase 1 of this drafting phase. Kalia being removed from the equation. C97 with the first pick for Team Congo. Will C97 pick up the first pick, or will C97 swap out? Green Beast bringing in the Bedang once more. Now looking for those combos with the Bedang. Super Shady and Super Light with a response for first picks for Team South Africa. Super Shady showing us Granger. Will it be Granger though? Or is it just Super Shady picking up Granger for Team South Africa?
Protect lives.
And Velocity picking up Hylos. Prediction for Sicilian incoming. C97 and Shenar 242 with a response for Team Congo.
Yeah, it's gonna be a very, very different style of play, especially for Team South Africa with the lag. How they're gonna cater for this. We will get to see Sicilian Camilla coming out as the combination. So Sicilian Camilla Bedang, they do work quite nicely together. But let's see how Team Congo are gonna manage to get those combination plays landed. Super Light going for the Hilda, just as Gapskenko predicted, keeping it simple. Going for those early game heroes that's got a lot of sustainability. You don't want to go too high skill right now. You gotta cater for the fact that there is lag. Banning out the Erythel as well. Not wanting to get that Erythel up against the Granger. Granger is still strong. We might see another Harith ban as the follow-up as well from Team South Africa. Let's get to see the next ban coming through from Congo.
What's your command?
Yeah, finally being respected there. Not that we saw. Team South Africa definitely going for the counters against the Granger. So full focus here on Super Shady. We need to keep an eye on Super Shady. He's going to be, very brutal with the Granger. So final ban for Team Congo in the second match, banning out Valentina, not allowing Team South Africa to pick up the alt stealer known as Valentina.
Clever play, very clever play. Valentina is one of the hard counters to Camilla, but as expected, if you're going to leave it open, the Louis is going to come into play.
More than a weapon.
Hey, C99 picking up Julian and C97. I wonder what is the story behind the names of C. Is that the cyborg? I don't know. As we do see C97 picking up Moscow.
Moskov up against the Granger, it's all about landing that stun. But if you go in a little bit too prematurely with your dash, Granger's just gonna pop that first kill and just like pop to the head.
Yeah, indeed. So Lindo picking up Suyu. So this is a very strong combination coming in from Team South Africa. However, I'm not going to count out the combos coming in from Team Congo. Viewers, what do you think of the draft? And wait, what is your what is your opinion of the draft?
Yeah, so Suyu was the only viable pick in the jungle for Team South Africa. He's got that high degree of mobility, not too complicated though. As you can see, the lag issues are still coming through this time around. South Africa taking a little bit of time to load into the lobby.
However, the marksman for Team Congo also having that lag. But yeah, so let's go. Game set. Let's start.
Okay, so into the game we go, both jungles. Going for rotations on the same side though. Julian does have I wouldn't say exactly a faster wave clear. It's not going to be the fastest because you've got the Hylas and Hilda helping the Suyu out. As you can see, Suyu should be done. Yeah, Suyu already done with his buffs there. Moving for the Lindo, going for that red buff, blue buff, red buff combination. But once more, Team South Africa making that quick rotation onto the Moskov. Moskov doesn't have that, does he have that dash away? He does. They're trying to circle in onto him. Moskov trying to stay underneath the turret. Sanguine Claws does come out from the Sicilian. Sicilian just zoning away. Camilla is in the mix. They want to get a bit of protection onto the marksman. Hylos goes in. Seeing that this blue buff still not being taken, Lindo already on level 3, gonna go for the level 4. Decides against going for the aggressive play for a jungle invade. But the yin yang combination in the mid lane from the Lu Yi did land onto this Sicilian. They're chasing him down. Hilda making the rotation. Is she gonna go in underneath the turret? Oh, ups against it. Meanwhile, there's a fight happening here. Suyu, it's gonna be Camilla with that revitalize, keeping everybody alive. Granger trying to make sure that they secure first blood. Throwing out the first kill, almost landing Suyu back into the mix. The stun is in there, dashes away. Oh, we see the follow-up. Granger, his first blood going the way of the high loss, but Granger following up with a double kill. Oh my days.
So this is the first match that we don't see Lindo picking up the first blood. You had to jinx it, bro. You just had to.
This is gonna be Granger that's fed extremely early. The power spike is gonna be something crazy. First turtle of the game is up. Hilda doing a job here, scouting out what's happening. There's the yin-yang combination once more to Lokia on this Sicilian. Juju not giving him the time or day to even get close. Wants to come in and land the Bass Feast. The enhanced second skill comes out from the Julian. The Sanguine Claws is out. The turtle has been reset. Badang trying to make that rotation in to disrupt what's going on. Suyu starting the turtle, pulling it alongside. Julian is into the mix. Knows out that enhanced first skill. There's going to be the glorious pathway. Bats Feast from the Sicilian. The engagement is continuing here as the revitalizers are coming through. The first crack is in there. Oh my goodness, they managed to take down the Lu Yi. However, it's going to be high loss with the revitalize. He's in a 1v4 situation. Suyu manages to get the kill, but it's Granger with a killing spree there into the mix, but it's going to be it's just so much damage here from Team South Africa. They're taking everybody out here. They've just picked up 6 for 1 in this 3-minute stage in the game.
Yeah, and we do see Team South Africa having that 3.6k gold lead just past the 3-minute mark. That's a large gold lead so early on into the match.
Sanguine Claws with the Bats Feast, but the Death Sonata raining down hell onto the head of Sicilian, sending him back to the netherworld from whence he came. There's the glorious pathway onto the Moskov. He tries to dash out, but they're chasing him. He gets the stun back. He has to flicker the safety, but this looks like it's going to be a tier 1 turret. disappearing at the 4-minute mark.
Just before the 4-minute mark, we do see the first tier 1 turret of the match falling. However, we do see the engagement onto Camilla.
There's a lot of gold going the way of the Granger.
Yeah, bro. Super Shady is going to get fed, and you don't want Shady fed.
Yeah, he's farming at almost a K a minute. There's the diversion play coming in from the Lu Yi. They're inside there with the glorious pathway. Yin Yang combination does land. They're hunting down the Julian. They take him out. It's the Curse Blood that does land. The Revitalize coming out. The first crack in the backline, catching out 3. However, the damage from the Hilda is too much. She gets a double kill. Suyu turns around with the swords. It's a triple kill for the Hilda. Give her the Maniac. Come on. Unstoppable for Shady. No Maniac for the Hilda.
So is that a revenge? Is that sweet revenge for yesterday?
But that was Lindo with the steal. just to throw him under the bus. So diversion play being used by Lu Yi. Look at that, how nicely that's what you call teamwork. Getting your marksman back on top. Second turtle up for the game. It's going to be Lindo pulling the turtle alongside there. Julian goes in. What a steal from C99. But he's running away. They're chasing him. Hilda is engaging onto the Badang. Badang wants to try to do something. Enhanced second skill from the Julian. Back into the mix. Takes down the Lu Yi. The team is there to follow up. The Bat's piece is out. It's going to be the Cursed Blood onto the Hilda. But she flickers away. Somehow managing to survive. The Spear of Destruction did catch. It's going to be the Sanguine Claws pulling the Hilda back. The stun comes out. There's Hylos trying to zone away. And Super Light makes it out of harm's way. Meanwhile, there is a bit of a knock up there onto the Hylos from the Julian, but there's Granger. He just wants to dish out the damage, gets stunned up underneath the turret, has to flick a dash back to safety, but the turrets are now a bit even. There's a glorious pathway. The follow-up is in here. Suyu with the slashes out. It's gonna be the counter engage coming through. You cannot neglect that diversion play. You can all be dead. You can all be back in the team fight in the blink of an eye.
And the monster kill coming in for Granger as he takes down the Sicilian. We will see this tier 1 turret in the mid lane being taken down. So that is map opened up for Team South Africa.
My goodness. They've got that map control. They're putting the pressure super light with a nice camping angle here. South Africa do have that early game advantage. But there's a bit of an invade here. It's going to be the Spear of Destruction. Lindo commits that retribution. They're trying to get out. They are chasing the Hylos. But look at this from Lindo. He's not even worried about getting out. He's like, let me take a turret along with this. First crack does land onto the Suyu. He takes the turret and should be able to dash away. Throws out that damage reduction skill, relying on his teammate to create the space. Meanwhile, we have to switch across to the top lane. Scout Skankel. There's another tier 2 turret going down. It's Granger. Death to Nautilus left, right, and center. He doesn't even care about the Bat's feast. He just wants to go for the kills. He almost manages to take down the Sicilian Super Light, zoning the rest of the team away. Lu Yi wants to go into the front line, land that Yin Yang, but nothing to it.
So we do see that diversion coming in from Lu Yi onto the turtle. I mean, bro, that just continues. Oh, the glorious pathway is committed. However, the first crack onto Hylos. Team South Africa coming in here to engage. Granger getting the damage onto Camilla. That's a very dangerous spot to be in, especially with the Camilla having that Cursed Blood option. Oh, the Death Spear coming in from Moscow.
Godlike from the Shady. Super Shady being super. It's the Bat's Feast, nothing doing. It's gonna be the Sky Piercer proc, but Suyu picking up the kill. It's a triple for the Granger. Make that a Maniac. Oh my goodness. Full team wipe. Team SA. As they go take Turtle, and they're going to be securing the second tier 2 turret of the game. They're going to allow the waves through, and this is quite, I mean, right now I think they should actually, Shady should have actually reset that Turtle. Let it go for the Lord. You actually got a shield down in the mid lane and the bot lane. You got an early Lord. There's no shields available. That's the moment.
Yeah, that is the moment. I mean, the shields does add another effect of strategic play, as we do see the engagement from Granger onto, or the glorious pathway is committed onto Camilla. However, will Shady get caught out? Yes, the shutdown kill coming in from Moskov onto Granger. The Sanguine Claws onto 2. However, Juju MC comes in with his Lu Yi Yin Yang combo. Oh my word. I mean, Badang just barely escaping there, but the engagement continues on to Julian as Julian is taken down. Hilda with the unstoppable kill. I mean, look at Lu Yi barely escaping out of that engagement, but that just comes to show the fast fingers and skills. That was a beautiful yin yang combo from Lu Yi, just to follow up on the Granger's death.
Yeah, that was a 2-for-1 exchange going in the favor of South Africa. It's going to be the Cursed Blood coming out, I mean the Basfi's coming out there just to keep the Sicilian safe from the stun from that high loss. He did use the Glorious Pathway, wanted to get a potential pick-off. It is 50 seconds to the next major objective, which is the Lord. We just get the gold and bulls up for everybody. Granger would have been picking up quite a few stacks right now on this Sky Piercer. Going for the Sky Piercer quite early, quite an aggressive build from the Granger, but I mean, when you're 8.7k to the good, what are you going to be doing?
Crazy. There's nothing much. I mean, the engagement onto Super Shady. Granger nearly getting caught out there, but the Glorious Pathway is committed. The pick-off onto Moskov. However, the Cursed Blood does come through from Camilla. Granger getting the pick-off onto Camilla. Julian is taken down. However, sustainability. Lindo is taken down by the first crack from Badang. However, this engagement is not done yet. Super Shady trying to get into the back line. Will he be able to get the pick-off onto Sicilian or Badang? Badang trying to get that rotation. That is a double kill for Granger. Going into the back line, trying to finish off Badang. Focuses on Sicilian and Badang saying, hey, let me come and save you, but getting deleted in that situation. Crazy plays.
Right, and with all of that, Lu Yi almost taking down a tier 3 turret. The Lord is up there. We'll be waiting for Lindo to get into the mix. Granger is going to heal up as he steals this blue buff. So right now, the side of Team SA, they're establishing as much map control as they possibly can. They should be trying to go for the Lord, but oh, look at that. There's a Glorious Pathway coming out. The Yin Yang combination landing earlier, but Badang with the first crack into the Cursed Blood from the Camilla. The follow-up is in there from the team. Julian trying to get in onto this Granger, but Granger hearing nothing is on a Maniac. Is he going to go for the Savage? Give this man a Savage. Come on, somebody go into that base for him. It's only going to be the Badang who's going to escape. So Team South Africa should be able to retreat a little bit here. Unless they want to go for the kill, they sense blood. It's just Badang. He's going to get focused on here as the Hilda is trying to chase him. The tier 3 turrets falling on the top and mid lane. The team has responded. They are back into the mix. Oh, there's a Sanguine Claws onto the Lu Yi. Lu Yi has to disengage here. It's going to be Badang trying to get in, but nice zoning away. Granger, he's continuing this fight. He wants to get at least one more pick up. Oh, but the Sanguine Claws once more from the Sicilian, but Granger being legendary throws out that Death Sonata. Camilla with the Cursed Blood, with the Cursed Blood into the mix there. It's going to be the Revitalize, but it's a double kill for Super Shady on that Granger. The base is open, but Team SA, they're focusing on the fight here. It's only Lindo who's taking the objective. There's a stun up. The Revitalize is not be enough to save the high loss. Velocity is taken down, but that's all the tier 3 turrets. Granger, Death Sonata, Julian enhanced for a second skill. But look at that from the Granger. The dodge away. He turns it on. He's in a 1v everybody situation and he gets another kill. The legendary. How is this man still alive?
Oh, bro, that is quality. That was fast fingers. We do see Lindo starting with the Lord. So, bro, that was some quality plays coming in from Super Shady. Bro, I thought he was going to lose that engagement against the Moskov, but oh my word.
Ooh, diversion play coming in from the Lu Yi, but straight into the Sanguine Claws from the Sicilians. Just the Suyu and the Lu Yi here in the front line. Hilda is joining in. The Lord will be making his way through in the next about 10 seconds or so. We should expect to see him spawning up very shortly after this next wave crashes into the base. Team SA, they are hoping for a bunch up. They want to get that yin yang combination going through. There's the Sanguine Claws, Glorious Pathway with the conceal play. They want to focus in onto the Moskov. The base is open. Lindo is locking onto the base. He's going to be focused, but as they don't even wait for our Lord. This is game, set, match going the way of Team SA.
So, viewers, that does set it in stone. It is Team SA, South Africa versus Team Mauritius in the grand final of the southeastern.
Well, in the southern African region, or including the middle central part of Africa. Congo putting up a fight, as strong a fight as they could, but Team South Africa just being an absolute beast from yesterday all the way into today, undefeated with some extremely dominant performances. Super Shady telling Juju MC, well, if you can get a 14.3, I can get a 1 in this case too, with a 21-5. Double maniac in this particular matchup as well. That's just crazy from Super Shady there, but a strong performance overall from the entire team SA. So well played to them. Moving on to the grand finals, which will be live here on Waylander Gaming, kicking off at 3 p.m. or the scheduled time. If there's any interruptions or changes to the schedule, we will let you know in advance. So if you haven't already, press that like, share, subscribe button so you know what's gonna happen next. We will be pausing at this moment in time, but we will see you all in the grand finals very, very, very shortly. Thank you everybody for tuning in to watch. We'll be ending this stream right now. We expect to see all of you in the next one.